In this video, I just want to give you my first impression on this case over here made by Spigen. It's the Tough Armor AI made for the iPhone 16 that I have right over here. So let's see first of all what's in the box, and I'll try to put it in and see how well it works. So in the box, once we remove it, this is all that is inside. Here we go. This is the case. And now let's try to put the iPhone 16 inside. Alright, it was quite easy to put it in, no more difficult than other case I had in the past. First impression is that this one is one of the more protective case out there, especially made by Spigen, and it does not feel that much bulky. Of course, it feels different and definitely gonna notice when you hold it in your hands, but it's not that bad. I had much more bulkier case. So let's start the tour. On this side, on the left side, we have over here the volume buttons that are covered, and pressing them seems easy enough. Barely more pressure than what you used to without a case. And here we have the action button that has a different texture compared to the volume buttons. So yeah, this one too, easy to press, and I like because even if you're not looking at your phone, it's really easy to find it since it has those ridges on it. Otherwise, there's nothing else. We have the name of the case over here, Tough Armor. On the bottom, we have cutouts for the speakers, charging port, and again, speakers, microphones. These are mixed together. And we have this texture that is going on the side, so it's not completely flat. I don't know if it serves a purpose to dissipate the energy when you drop it, or it's simply aesthetic, but it's there. And on the other side, this is the right side of the iPhone 16. They made a cutout for the camera control. This is a new button for the iPhone 16, and yeah, when you hold the phone, it's easy to find. Now, if you buy the original case made by Apple, there's no cutout for the camera control. It's actually covered, but you can still use the button since I don't know how they did it. The case transmits your input because this is not only a button, you can also slide your finger to adjust stuff. So in a way, if they wanted to make this case even more tough, they could have covered this the way the original Apple is. Otherwise, you have the power button here. You can see PWR. When you pass your finger on it, I'd say you feel these two gaps, so you know that, hey, it's here, but it's the same as the volume up and down button texture. Absolutely the same thing. Easy to press, no issues at all. Let me power on my iPhone. All right, and on the top, there is nothing at all. It's flat, and again, these textures on each corner. Now let's check the back. Here we have the camera cutout that is definitely raised. If I pass my finger, I can feel that. If you rest the phone on a table, the lenses won't touch the surface. And we have a separate cutout for the flash. And there's also no cutout for the Apple logo. I know past version of this specific case had a cutout, so you can see the Apple logo here. Now they just cover it. I personally don't mind. I don't want to brag that I have an iPhone, so I'm fine not seeing the name iPhone. They put their branding here on the kickstand that I'll show you how it works in just a few seconds. Some people made this like this, but you know, whatever, I'm not that picky. So to remove it from the case, let me show you. You really need to put your fingernail here. I don't have that big of a nail, but I still have. I don't know if you don't have any fingernails, how easy it is. But otherwise it does this, and it still protects the phone. You don't see the phone through the case if you open it. And then you can rest your phone like this in horizontal mode. If you're trying to use this kickstand in vertical mode, yeah, it won't work at all. It's not made to be used in vertical mode, only in horizontal mode. And sometimes when I eat, I like to have it there. Obviously I have a stand, but if I don't have any stand around, maybe in a hotel or at a restaurant, you can put it quite easily and put it back. It clicks back in place when it's not in use. About the camera bump here, if I put the phone on a surface here, I'm trying to poke it. Definitely there's a vibration, but this is normal even if you don't have a case, since the camera are raised. It's not that bad, okay? I think it's still usable. Obviously, I would prefer to be more stable. If I put the phone upside down, again, the screen will not touch it. I wish to show you the results if I drop it on concrete. Unfortunately, I don't want to risk my iPhone 16. What I can say is I had, as I said, this Spigen case for 2 years. This is, I don't remember the name, I'll put it on the screen. I had this case pretty basic and I dropped it on concrete a few times and everything seems fine. And the last feature I want to show you is the MagSafe of this case. So here I have a MagSafe charger. I mean, it's not plugged. Let me plug it. Okay, this one is made by Anker. And let's test this out. Yeah, it works pretty well. The magnets are strong. Small test here. Yeah, it's not moving. I'm really trying, but no, this case has very strong magnets, and as you see, it charges without any issues. Again, this is the inside of the case. We can see these are like small sponges. I don't know how to describe them. They definitely absorb shocks. It's not hard. It's a very soft texture. And they have this in the corners as well. I don't know how this case will hold up through the years. One of my biggest concern about this Spigen case is dust that could enter below the case, between the case and the iPhone itself. Again, I like to take an example on this one that is made by the same company. And one of the issues is that dust will get through the cutouts, will get trapped here, and I'll have to clean my phone every few weeks because of that. I don't know if this one will do the same. It's something I'll have to see. Otherwise, this is it. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get this case from Amazon. This video was not sponsored. I bought it with my own money to make this video and to actually protect my iPhone. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, check the links, and I'll see you in the next video.